All right, good afternoon, everyone out there. It is live 2:45 p.m. Saturday, May 11th, 2019, and we are coming to you from Lake Placid, New York, in the United States Olympic Training Center for the 2019 IHF Super Globe Qualifier for the North American region, Team Quebec versus Los Angeles Team Handball Club. I'm Brian Cothorn.
And this is Benny Mustafa.
All right, thank you. Welcome aboard, Benny.
Thank you,
Thank you
Brian.
for everything you've done so far to make this weekend happen. And
Well, thank you, Brian, for being here, taking all that trip, for making this tournament much more exciting, and for everyone being a part of it. It's the first Super Globe qualifier, and hopefully, starting this year, this tournament is going to be much bigger, and it's going to involve more teams and clubs from all around the North American and Caribbean region.
absolutely, yes. And today, as I mentioned today, we've got two teams here who are not from New York State. We've got a Team Quebec come down, made up of teams from the players from the provincial teams of the province of Quebec. And we've got Los Angeles Team Handball Club, last year's the 2018 USA Team Handball Open National Champion, Open Division, and one of the top teams on the West Coast here in the United States.
Oh, absolutely. Both teams are incredible competitors. They have great players. Both teams have experienced coaches, starting with Team Quebec, Alexis Bertrand, who's been a fantastic player throughout his career. He was a national team coach of Canada for a couple of years, and now he got a group of top players from Quebec region to compete at the first NorCa qualifier.
Yes.
On the other hand, it's Mark Ortega, the assistant coach of Team USA, has been working with a phenomenal coach, Robert Hedin, who has improved a lot the Team USA men's national team. So I'm sure Mark has learned a few things from him as well.
Yeah, they're both very distinguished, have very long playing careers, and have now started their coaching careers front foot forward. And you can see in front of you right now the roster here from Quebec. These players are coming from all different provincial clubs inside of Quebec. You have Mohamed Mourad-Melki, pivot, he plays for Celtic. Benjamin Hasty, he plays for Levis. Etienne Mercier, he plays for Laval. Derek Dupere plays for Levis. Stephen Joubert from Champlain. Kip Erhan from Champlain. Fabien Blot, who plays for Celtic, as well as Julien Herve and Cedric Laporte. Christian Toff, that's a name I know very well from Laval, along with Bernard Belanger. Jean-Francois Cote, who is the only player here coming from D2 in Quebec. He plays for Drummondville. We've got Cedric Dupere from Levis and Justin Danielet from Laval. Players from all over the top sub-provincial teams in Canada and Quebec making up this provincial unit playing here today.
Very strong team, very capable to move the ball fluently, move fast. They don't have the same height as LA, but they are absolutely dangerous and with their speed.
Absolutely, I agree. They're young and they're fast, and they are technically solid. On the other hand, we have LA's team in front of us, and a bunch of names that both of us definitely know. We've got Michael Lee from the U.S. national team player pool, Devin Bartlett, Anderson Seidel, who just recently retired from his professional club in Brazil and moved to the United States. Michael King from the U.S. national team player pool. Zach Wrights from the U.S. under-21 team, which competed in, I believe it was Kosovo not too long ago. Jamil Abdallah, Gil Perez, Brazilian legend. Ariel A.D. Briggs, who's in the national team player pool. Anderson Souza Lima. Lewis Howes, a name you know very well, Ben.
Of course.
Yeah, and he's also in the national team player pool. Daniel Zek, Eric Finch, and Andrew Drudama. So a lot of players on this LA team have a lot of history in the United States. But right now, we're going to go to some words from Alexis Bertrand from Team Quebec.
We have some guys that play on the U.S. team or in the U.S. pool. We have a couple a few guys from Brazil, or they live in the States, and They used to play in a high level, and we have a solid group of guys. A lot of times you don't get as much time together as you want because they're all spread out. But the way LA handball works is like we get together and we have a good time, and we concentrate on the goal at hand. I was talking with the guys earlier. It's more or less to win each battle. Like there's small battles within the game, and you consistently win one battle at a time, and then you win the war. So that's our goal for the weekend.
It's a great tournament. It's super well organized. It's lots of fun. It's a big. The objective is big. If we win, we get the chance to go to Saudi Arabia. We saw the game yesterday. Two good games, so good games to come. Our team is a young team, fast team. We're going to try to work on this to get older guys from older and bigger guys from our league to trade problems with them.
All right, that was Mark Ortega, coach of LA, and Alexis Bertrand, coach of Quebec. We're about to have our opening introductions here in a few moments. So we see the Quebec team in blue coming out and high-fiving the LA team who will play in white.
I have a feeling this is going to be a serious battle between these two teams.
I think so as well. Quebec had the day off yesterday, and they're itching to get going. And
Exactly.
LA might want to show performance after this game.
Yesterday against us, they were. We were surprised by the intensity and how well they played together. So I'm sure they're going to give it all today.
And here we see some goals from yesterday's game against New York City from LA. Some highlights.
Oh, he was unstoppable yesterday.
Yes, Anderson Seidel, he had 14 goals from 18 attempts yesterday.
Well, that's Alex Zach.
Yeah. So yeah, those are a couple of the players to watch out for. Number 6, Anderson Seidel, and number 15, Alex Zek.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening match, we have Valerie South and Omar our technical Portuguese are Santos Perez and Ingo Ortiz Santos, and today's higher official Samuel Cespedes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin.
All right, handshakes are about to happen here. We're going to get underway in a few moments. Referees for this one are Juan Jesus Coba Castro and Omar Eduardo Osada Garcia from Mexico. And our technical delegates are Savio Cedrez and Año Ortiz Santos. All right, last few minutes before the game. Benny?
This is the most exciting moment for most of the players. Getting that tension, that stress, that excitement under control. We can talk about our game yesterday. We couldn't contain that excitement, and we started really slow the first 4 minutes. So let's see how this game is going to start. Who's going to have the first few minutes under control, and let's see if the other team will settle down.
Do you think it plays as an advantage or disadvantage for a team like Quebec who had yesterday off, while LA got most distributors out of the way?
Good question, but I think none of it is. If you're able to see your opponents and you're able to watch them and then practice and watch tape, it's always beneficial for the team. So I think for Team Quebec was a good opportunity to come in, have a couple of practices on, watch the game, understand the opponents. I mean, we didn't know LA, we didn't know these guys that were playing together, so we went blindfolded. So we didn't know, we had to learn on the go. So for Quebec, I think that's a big thing.
And like I mentioned, LA has definitely not seen this Quebec team.
Well, Mark Ortega as a coach has had an experience playing against or coaching against half of the guys who play for the Canadian national team.
Yeah.
And we have Drew and we have Alec and we have a few guys from LA that have played against these guys in the national team. So they know individually players. I don't know if they know how they play as a whole in Quebec.
Good point. A lot of the players on this Quebec team were on the Canadian national team that played the 2-game series this past September in Auburn and in Montreal. And a lot of these players from LA were on that team, notably Michael King, Michael Lee, Drew Donlin, and Alex Zek.
All right.
It looks like all the particulars are out of the way, and we're going to get this game started.
Let's do this.
LA in offense. We got Michael King playing center back with Henderson Seidel to the right and Gil Perez to the left. Michael Lee at left wing, Jamil Abdallah at right wing, and Drew Donlin playing pivot.
I am surprised with this layout of Anderson Seidel playing on the right back.
All right, and it looks like they've already pulled their keeper, Michael King going as a second pivot. They've got number 4, Devin Bartlett from Dayton, Ohio, man, in at center back. Interesting way to start the game. Passive play is up. Seidel pass inside of the pivot, nothing there. Free throw given.
I guess LA is going straight for their size advantage.
Free throw there. It looks like they're trying to free Drew Donlin. Nothing there. Seidel shot off the upright, and that goes half the way down the court and out of bounds, and it's Quebec's ball. All right. So Erhan Kip, we've got Etienne Mercier at center back, Erhan Kip at right back, Alexander Truzel starting at left back, and they're going to cycle around. LA's playing a bit of a 5-1 defense here. Mercier, bit of switch off to the right, free push out of bounds, free throw given. Pivot right now is Mohamed Murad Melki. He'll get the ball restarted with Mercier, Truzel, back to Mercier. Shot, goal! Score, number 7. Etienne Mercier. And it's 1-0 early to Team Quebec.
Well, the strategy looks like slow down the game for LA.
Playing again with 7v6. Michael King going as a second pivot and Devin Bartlett as center back. Empty switch to Gil Perez. Caught up, free throw given. Referee tells him calm down a little bit, but good stop there from Quebec. They'll have to restart. Devin Bartlett pull back 6v6. Pass into the pivot. Yeah, maybe? No.
Just a regular foul.
Just a regular foul. Restart the play now. Gil Perez. Shot. Save made by Quebec. Fast break maybe. Yes! Goal scored there by number 9, Derek Dupin. And it's 2-0. Steps called by the referees for ball for restart. They're blocked, and Quebec's going to slow this down.
That fast break was the goalkeeper didn't even look. He just threw the ball.
Yeah, that's muscle memory. Save there made by Eric Finch. That's knowing your teammates. That was a good play there by Fabien Blanc, our goalkeeper. And now it's LA's ball. It looks like they're going to leave their keeper here in right now and play 6v6. Yesterday's game we saw LA take their time before setting up their offensive sequences. 2 minutes early on to number 2 from Quebec, Mohamed Murad Melki.
Well, that is not a 2-minute in the United States. It was just a slap in the hand.
Ref says it was a slash. Ref says that was 2 minutes. I've had that not called on me. Goal scored there from Anderson Seidel.
Well, I guess they hopefully for LA they're going to adjust quick and put Seidel on left back. He is a lot more efficient.
Yes.
A lot more room for him to do what he does best.
Yeah, we saw him come left to right from that left back position and really control the offense. Yesterday's game. Free throw there. Foul made by Anderson Seidel on number 718 Messier. Going to restart the play now. Giselle. Messier. Kip. Wing out. Wing across. Tricky play. No foul given. Save made Eric Finch on Dirk Dupere. LA might try and set shot there from Anderson Seidel off the post and out.
He even moved the post.
Yeah, he did.
That shot. The referee needed to go back and adjust the goal.
Let's hope they see it. Because that goal definitely moved. All right, back in attack right now. No space there for a breakthrough. Oh, he's giving it. 7 meter earned there by Etienne Mercier. I thought he didn't have much space to do much of anything.
The only reason I could see this being 7 meters is if both players were defending. Defenders were inside the 6 meter.
Maybe. Goal scored there by number 21. It's a 3-1 game. And Quebec's a team with the early start, and they are even. LA was unable to take advantage of that 2-minute period. Here we go now, Perez to Michael King. Perez working at left back. Goes for himself. Goal scored there by Gil Perez. Coming back quickly. Shot by Tuzel. Save Eric Finch.
Might have been too early. Should have moved the ball a little bit longer.
Bit of nerves. Bit of just trying to get the goal back quickly.
Yeah, I think Quebec is a dangerous team when everyone touches the ball at least once and move it around and create space for their speedy players. Going one-on-one against tall players, I don't think that's going to work for them.
It doesn't strike me as being a game plan that will work for them. All right, we've got a cross here. Gil Perez left to right. Goal.
Gil Perez has come to play.
Gil Perez. And we're tied. Quebec breaking quickly. Pass across. Breakthrough. Goal scored there by number 7. Etienne Mercier. That's his second. And there we see the speed of Quebec coming into the play there. 4-3 is your score. Perez. King. Taking their time, waiting for it. Pivot out. Donlin over to Perez.
Nice.
Lets the space there. Michael Lee passes. Not handled properly, but Michael Lee takes advantage of it anyway and scores. Quick breaker from
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Where did that come from?
Out of nowhere. Goal scored there by Hernan Kip.
Great goal. Going back to Michael Lee, I'm not very familiar with him, but yesterday's game against us and then today's game, obviously he's a very efficient player. He waits patiently and rarely misses.
He's been in the national team player pool. He was in residency at Auburn. Shot there from Gil Perez, saved, but side throw only. Saved there by Fabien Bloch. But yeah, he's been a player in the player pool for a while, and he's been exclusively used at left wing, and he's known for being able to finish.
Definitely can.
There's Seidel over the wing, no space there for Abdallah. They're going to bring it back around. Bit of a low pass there. Gil Perez says, okay, no matter. That's his third. 5-5 is your score now. All right, Mercier is going to call out the movement. LA in a 5-1. Empty cross there for Tuzel. Tuzel goes up, rises, fires.
Great save.
Save, Eric Finch. Maybe a break here? No. No. Passing the pivot was the call. Barging is the call. Mohamed Radmelki doesn't seem to be particularly happy with that call, but he's just going to get back on defense.
Well, I don't know if that was a charge. That was very tricky.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not complaining about referees. Just a little bit.
I kind of hear it all year from you anyway, so.
Well, I didn't complain a single time yesterday with our guests from Germany, and they controlled the game so well. I mean, obviously these guys are excellent too. Just
goal scored there from Gil Perez.
But when we're used to playing here in different rules, everything seems different.
Yeah, we have a defense to the face. I think we're going to see a card. Yes, we are. That's a yellow card to number 6, Anderson Seidel. But yeah, I think it's a rule interpretation that maybe we're not as familiar with. And they're using a rule interpretation that's being used, say, in Mexico and Pan America, which is still very solid, very, very strong.
Yeah.
But it's just not something that we're used to seeing where we play.
Great ball movement.
Over to the wing. Near post goal scored there by Derek Dupere. It's a tie game. And I think that's the Quebec we need to see in this game. The
Absolutely.
Quebec that will move the ball, that will progress their movements and generate space for their speedy players. And the more breakthroughs they have, the better for them today. All right, good Perez.
Yeah.
Shot blocks. It's going to be a corner throw. All right, taking the corner throw here is longtime LA mainstay Jamil Abdallah. And he's going to have to retake that throw. All right, there we go. Back coming out in the 5-1. Michael King, set shot, middle save, Fabien Blanc. And that is Quebec's fault. It's the third save of the game already from Fabien Blanc. Shot, wide.
Completely wide. Missed the whole goal.
Looked like he had spaced it at Alexander Tuzel, but he could not get that one on target. All right, LA is going to take their time like they did early on against New York City yesterday. They're going to take their time so they put up.
Yeah, that's.
It's like Gil Perez is being man marked. He's going to center back. Michael King here.
Charged by Drew.
Yeah, Drew Donlin, a little bit too much there on the line. Oh, no, that's going to be a stop clock. And what are we going to see here?
They're looking to see if... oh, no.
Roja directa for Drew Donlin.
That's going to hurt them big time.
All right, kids at home, those of you who maybe only played for a year or two, don't do that. If the player's in the act of shooting, don't do that. You can block vertically, but don't attack the ball when the ball is coming forward in shooting motion.
Well, the worst thing here at this moment is you're hurting your team more so than hurting the opponent player.
Yeah. And right here we have a 7-meter throw as a result of that play. Kip Elhan versus Anderson. Goal scored there by Kip Elhan Kip. Désolé. That's his third. Quebec takes the lead.
Let's see how LA is going to handle this moment. Will they adjust quickly? Who's going to take the responsibility of the pivot? Who's going to step up?
Ooh, pass to nowhere. Not a lot of awareness there. Michael King's able to control it. But yeah, Quebec is man marking Seidel and Perez. All right, we're going to get a 2-minute penalty here for Mohamed Murad Melki. That's his second 2-minute penalty. He's going to have to behave the rest of this one. And there goes the man advantage that Quebec had. Gone, just like that.
Well, Alec came in and did a very important thing. Got a player 2 minutes out, and everything is settled down.
Daniel Alexek, number 15, was the one fouled in that play. He came up holding his arm, but he's going to stay in. Gil Perez goes in for himself. Nothing there. Tries to find Daniel Zek. Stolen by Mercier. Long distance ball.
What a save.
Eric Finch. On Cedric Dupere. Big save there from Eric. We've got Alex Zek in at right back. Seidel left to right. Goal scored there by Henderson Seidel. And it's a tie game. And now Quebec's going to look against a 5-0 offense here. Michael King cheating on the right back. Tuzel tries to go 1-on-1, looks for the wing, nothing there, free throw only. So a little quick fact about Alexander Tuzel, he was the leading scorer in this season's Quebec Provincial League. 95 goals in 15 games. For number 8. All right, LA is even. They're going to say that is LA's ball.
And I just kicked the ball, bro.
2 minutes, Vinny Mustafa. We're good. Checking in now for LA, by the way, is a man you know very well, Lewis Howes. He's going to play pivot now for LA. Set up far to the left.
That's a great play.
Great touch pass. He just waited for the ball there from where he's set up on the left side. That's a pretty good goal.
Well, the important thing for LA is after Drew taking that red card, they kept things under control. That is a crucial moment, and now they're back fighting for it. So,
they've got the lead.
Well done, Mark.
Looks like that movement was a little broken up. Tries to find the wing. Dupere, save. Eric Finch. It's his 6th save this half.
Nothing beats a goalie on fire.
And right now, I think I can say he is on fire. Couple of big saves so far this half, and LA has control of this one. Perez, Seidel. Perez. You're going to see empty back cross. Seidel over to Perez. Seidel in the middle. He's going to go in for himself.
That could be a 2-minute.
Maybe.
If they stick to the same standards or no.
Referee say free throw only.
If I fall like that, Brian, I'd probably break my back. That's why I don't ever fall.
I don't recommend falling, yeah. This is why I used to play goalkeeper. Perez, Seidel, he's going to go left to right, find Zek.
Oh, that's a 2 minutes. Or no.
7 meter given. 7 meter given.
That is a 7 meter.
It's going to say the defender was inside. That was number 7, 18 Mercedes. Say he was defending inside. And that's a 7 meter earned by Daniel Alexek. So we've got Gil Perez here to take the penalty against number 16, Fabien Blot. Referees are correcting the goal. There we go. Here we go. Goal scored there by Gil Perez. That's his 5th of the afternoon. Quebec is now even. Quick pass over the wing. Goal scored there by number 27, Cedric Dupere. Good look to the wing there from Quebec, and Dupere finishes it this time.
Do you think this is strategy, or they're actually tired from the yesterday game?
I think this is strategy. For long periods of time during their game yesterday against you, they took 20, 30 seconds just to set up
To
their
settle
offense.
down.
Especially when Gil Perez was in at center back.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He's a very
Pivot-
smart player.
Pivot out. Seidel just loses it. It's Quebec's ball. Uncharacteristic error there from Gil
Yeah.
Perez. Maybe there's not enough wax in the ball. Free throw pass to the wing. Nothing there. Quebec's going to take a second and reset. We go right back. Right now we have Christian Mihai Toff. At left back we have Alexander Tuzel with Etienne Mercier at center back. Looks like we're about to get a pivot out play from Stephen Joubert. Never mind. Quick movement to the wing. They're going to give the 7 defending inside.
Not necessary to jump inside at all.
Yeah. At that point,
It was a tough angle too.
yeah,
Gotta let him shoot.
at that point you just put your hands up and say, you can make that, good on you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and we have Erhan Kip taking the 7-meter again against Eric Finch. Another goal, Erhan Kip. This is 4th, I believe that's his 3rd off the 7-meter. And we're tied. All right. Michael King is over at right wing now. And Anderson Seidel's going to call out the movement here for LA. We got a wing around here. Ball stolen,
What a
kept in
steal.
play. Cedric Dupere. Yes! Oops, yeah. Cedric Dupere. And it's a 1-goal lead for Quebec. Good play there by the wing.
Well, that was a lazy pass by Anderson Seidel.
Yeah, but he was there to collect it and keep it in play. Something a couple other teams I know, no names mentioned, can't do regularly. Sorry, guys.
All right, let's see.
That's a foot fault, yeah? Oh, you're saying a foot fault in Quebec? I thought that was a foot fault in LA,
Yeah, I thought so too.
but it's LA's ball. Zach tries to go to the ring, not much there. Ball lost, no foul given. Quebec's ball. They come back the other way, Mihai Toff. Nothing there. Free throw. Go down Mercier. Toff. Over to Tuzel. Gil Perez is cheating on the center back. Just there, we got a pivot out. Looks like they're going 2 pivots here. Toff going in for himself. Shot, block, save, Finch. Okay. And that's going to stay with Quebec here. Looks like Michael King was trying to prevent the ball from rebounding to the left wing from Quebec, but not so much.
Pivots.
2 pivots, yeah.
I think Michael Lee is helping too much. He shouldn't.
Cedric Dupere is getting the space he needs, and he's finishing it.
Yeah.
And LA is going to talk about that potentially and a few other things. Right now, it's a timeout for LA Team Handball. 11-9 is your score. 8:05 left to go in this first half.
Well, it's a very fair game. Both teams are I feel like settled now, and let's see which team's what players are going to have strong nerves to finish this first half and I mean, if LA is down by 2 by the end of the half, it's going to be a very exciting second half, but they need to make sure that they don't go
Down even further.
further, yes.
This deficit or less.
Yes.
Ideally, you can make a change and take the lead going in the half. All the better.
Yeah?
But right now, make your adjustments, find your energy, make the corrections needed so you can continue to break down this Quebec defense. And it seems like for LA, it's worked a lot when they've played the quick ball accurately, correctly, and they've been able to find space on both wings, and that's been opening up space for Gil Perez, for Anderson side down the middle. Let's see what they do. All right, Gil Perez in at center back. He's telling Lewis where he wants him. Movement is coming right now. Empty cross over to Gil Perez. Left to right, rises, fires. Bang.
Well, he is still a professional player.
Yeah. That's his 6th.
Oh, that was steps. That was steps. That should have called it to.
Yeah. Instead, they're giving the goal to number 11, Cedric Potts, and at 2 minutes to Daniel Alexander-Zachary. Yeah, it looked like he did take quite a few.
2 minutes, sure, but it should have been a foul and restart. Again, my opinion. I'm not a ref. This is what I saw.
Do you want to become a ref?
Never.
Okay.
Ever.
I tried. Michael Lee in the middle. Shot saved Fabien Bloch.
Oh.
Picked up by Zach Wright and save there from Fabien Bloch. Good double save there from him. Back breaking quickly. Mercier. Save Eric Finch. Yeah, that's going to come to LA. So that's a good double save there from Fabien Bloch. That's his 5th. Eric Finch adds another one to his tally.
Yeah, he's keeping them in the game.
It looks like with the double man marking on Seidel and Perez, LA's going to pull the goalkeeper right now. Try and play 4v4. Michael Lee finds Lewis Howes. Lewis Howes almost turns that over. LA is struggling to find some movement here. Seidel to pass to nowhere, free throw only. Looks like LA right now is struggling to generate the movements they want without Seidel and Perez.
Well, being able to watch the game yesterday for Alexis obviously was a huge advantage. He knows where the biggest threat is coming, and he can take his chances playing with more inexperienced LA players. Stop these two.
Good pass inside the Zach Wrights, but that's a little wide. And it's Quebec's ball coming back the other way. Quick pass, Mercier finds the wing. Not as good as a pass as we would like, but nonetheless, it's a goal. Derek Capel. And they are earning their breakthroughs right now as Quebec. Any chance they get. All right, Quebec's going to drop back on the man marking on Gil Perez. Daniel Alexander is checking back in the game. Zach. Gil Perez, set shot. Oh. That's his 7th. Howes looking for an offensive foul, nothing there. Shot Toff, defending inside on Toff, and we have a 7-meter. Lewis Howes is questioning the non-call there. But it's okay.
Settling on that defense has been very difficult for LA because Quebec is pushing the ball and there's always some gap with that fast ball movement. You got to figure that one out.
That is Erhan Keefe's 4th goal this afternoon, 5th goal this afternoon, 4th on 7 meters.
LA is going with 7 players.
Yeah, the keeper is pulled for a second. Air Finch will have his seats. LA will play with 7 here. 2 pivots in. Lewis Hausen and Zach Wright's on the line. If they move the ball quickly here, they should get a pass on the wing at the very least. Gil Perez is calling the movement. I think we're going to see Seth cut inside from the right back position. No. Seidel from the left back. Shot blocked. Quebec could break here. Hand keep from 20.
Well, I'm not a big fan of taking the goalie out unless it's a desperation move, because I have not practiced with our players taking the goalie out. I find it, if you really have every single player on offense knowing what to do, yes, you might have a chance to score, but overall I feel like it's a very dangerous situation, especially with players who don't know really what they're doing on offense. So a big risk.
It takes a lot of coordination.
Absolutely.
A lot of concentration. You absolutely can't give the ball up without getting the shot you want.
Absolutely.
In that situation, there was no one to come out of the play to allow Eric Finch to get back in. And that just led for an easy shot from Quebec.
Yeah, and you're playing against a very fast team. They're going to get to your goal pretty quickly before you can even get to switch your goalie again.
All right, I don't think anyone notices this here, but the clock has not started. Referees. Oh, there we go. All right, Seidel left to right. They're going to say attacker foul on Lewis Howes. Lewis Howes says, "What are you talking about?" Quebec tries to get it started quickly, and the referee said, no, from the right spot. Quebec questions, are we going? We're going, okay. And they'll settle up and they'll prepare for this next movement. Mercedes calling out the play. Tough. Yay, kick out. Tough. Brings it back over. Ooh. Whistle? No
They
whistle.
let the game play.
No play. Bit of a wild piece of defense there from Michael Kane, but nothing.
Again, phenomenal ball movement and feints by Quebec players. They getting all these opportunities one-on-one with a goalie. Didn't work out this time. Oh,
Gil Perez.
and that one goes in.
Unfortunate, but yes, that is unfortunate if you're from Quebec. Unfortunate if you're a goalkeeper. Good goal if you're Gil Perez in LA team handball. That's his 8th. And just like in yesterday's game where we saw Anderson Seidel make up the bulk of LA's offense, so far in this game, Gil Perez has 2/3 of LA's goals. All right, shot goal scored by Alexander Tuzel. He gets on the board. And it's all high fives on Quebec's bench, as Quebec extends their lead to 4. (5-1) right now from Quebec. That's Seidel left side. Looking, nothing there. 2 players on the line. Zach gets the ball over, tries to find Lee, left wing.
And he executes again. They got to use him more.
Yes.
They really have to use him more.
And anytime you can get him the ball and a step of movement, a step of space, he's taking advantage of it, and he's finished. Very solid play so far this weekend from Michael Lee. All right, and we have Mercier calling out the play. Off right side over to Tuzel. Bit of a weird step there. Referee's going to say it's too many steps.
But he was pushed from behind.
Regardless, it is LA's ball. 30 seconds left to go in this half. Gil Perez fires off the post. Oh, okay, that's kind of staying here. Just touched the ball a bit too soon there, did the Quebec defender. Just let it roll, 20 would have been fine. 15 seconds left to go in this half. Let's see if LA can make this, as you mentioned earlier, Benny, a 2-goal game going into the break. Perez looks for the pivot. No pivots there. Shot. before the half from 20. Again, goal,
Well,
keep Orhan keep.
they either had to end the game with 2 goals down or 4 goals down. Very critical error there on the pass.
And it's a 4-goal game, as you mentioned. And Quebec's going into halftime right now, all smiles. Here we see the play there at the buzzer from Orhan keep. Kind of easy to score that when there's no goalkeeper in.
That's, again, twice they got 2 easy goals. It's very hard to play when, especially your pivot, one of the best players is out of the game, to try to put one of the new guys catch the ball. So it's a very tough one.
And Zach Rice, he is an excellent player, but he is a young player.
Yeah, he's a young player.
He's got a lot of time ahead of him. And Drew Donlin has been, he's also a young player, but he's not as young. And it looks like LA may be missing him right now after that red card.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They had both Jill and Anderson Seidel had a couple of good passes to the pivot. So with Drew, you know that is more almost like a 100% goal. And plus, defensively, he makes a lot of tough fouls, but still, with that body, he takes a lot of space. So they are going to miss him in the second half for sure.
I would make an Avengers joke here since Drew's nickname is Captain America, but I don't know enough about the Avengers to make that joke. Anyway, it's halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 17-13 in favor of Team Quebec. We'll see you in about 14 minutes. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And halftime is almost over here in Lake Placid, New York. We are live here at the IHF Super Globe Qualifier for the NorCa region. Team Quebec versus LA. Team Quebec leading 17-13 at the half. I'm Brian Gothorn, and I'm with Benny Mustafa.
Glad we're back. We have 30 more intense minutes. Let's see if LA has anything left to fight and get back into this game.
What we saw in the first half was a speedy, relatively younger Quebec team work the overlap, earn lots of breakthroughs, and take advantage of a couple of unfortunate LA turnovers to take advantage.
Oh, look, they're looking to change the ball. They did change the ball.
They did change the ball.
I guess there was an agreement playing halftime with their ball, halftime with LA's ball.
Well, I know at one point in the first half they wanted LA wanted to change this ball, and it looks like that's happened. But yeah, in the first half, LA was led by Gil Perez in his 8 goals on 11 shots, and a bunch of key saves by Eric Finch, and those two have been keeping this team in the match. After an unfortunate red card early on to U.S. national team member Andrew Donlin.
All right.
We're underway, second half now. Quebec in the blue, LA in the white. And keep Mercier, Giselle left to right. Skip, Mihai Tov coming in from way off the bench. He loses the ball. No foul given. LA's ball. Looks like they did a goalkeeper substitution to try and go 7v6 in the movement.
All right, Alexis was pulling some tricks.
Yeah.
This didn't work though.
It was new and exciting though.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
To only bring on that 7th player when there's momentum, instead of trying to play 7v6 the entire time, which LA is doing right now. Devin Bartlett is the second pivot. Gil Perez over, shot, goal! Scored there by number 6. Let's see if the keeper gets on. They don't look up in time. Eric Finch is back in, but that's a goal for Anderson Seidel. That's his 3rd. Pivot entry pass, nothing there. Free throw. I feel like if Quebec had looked up there, they might have been able to get that one back immediately.
Yeah.
Eric Finch was slow to get on, but couldn't take advantage. You go pivot out over to Erhan Kip. Giselle over to left back. Mercier to the wing. Players on the bound. Bodies on the ground. Tuchel shot blocked. Finch. Keepers in play. Michael Lee picks that up one-handed. 7-meter given, defending inside, I guess.
Well, I can't believe he actually was able to hit the top corner of that goal. It just looked like an impossible angle from there.
Yeah.
Good catch too, one-handed. Kept his balance, moved forward, jumped high, great move.
Yeah, good play there from Michael Lee. Everything except the finish, and even then he earned the 7-meter. Gil Perez.
Ooh! What happened there?
Scored by Gil Perez.
That's a good spin.
Yeah. Goal scored there on Justin Danelet. That's Gil Perez's 9th. And so far this half, in 2 short minutes, LA has halved the deficit. Pivot out over to Erhan Kip. Player down, barging the call. Yes, this time Lewis House gets it, but the restart's not valid. Gonna bring that back. No chance of a fast break there.
Giving credit to Lewis. He set up his feet well. Didn't move. Well done, Lewis.
And the keeper's coming out. Eric Fish is coming out. Devin Bartlett, coming in as a second pivot. We go Gil Perez across the middle. Rises, fires. Save. Justin Danelet.
The goalkeeper is not on. Nothing.
Looks like we got some handbags going on right now. Nothing in it. They're just going to get back in play. There didn't seem to be much in that. Just athletes going at each other.
Yeah.
All right, Eric Finch is going to bench himself again. It looks like on these transitions that Devin Bartlett's the man coming out from the pivot position instead of, say, someone who's at right wing or right back, where it might be a shorter. Ooh, bit of a wild play there. Free throw earned by Lewis House.
So
All right, looks like we're going to have a stoppage there to clean the floor. What were you about to say, Benny?
well, I think considering that they don't have a goalie, going for these quick surprise passes to the pivot, and all the other players are waiting to continue with any of the plays. If he misses, there you go. I mean, they can score an easy goal. So they need to be smarter with this.
So you think if they pass it to the pivot, maybe one player should already start coming out, because like we're doing right here with Devin Bartlett coming out of play as Gil Perez shoots, save, rebounded, goal scored there by Lewis Howes. Quick play back from Quebec, free throw only. But it looked like LA executed the substitution better that time. Devin Bartlett got out well before the shot happened, allowing Eric Fitz a chance to get back on the court. Doesn't matter. Ooh, save Eric Finch there from the set shot.
Straight at him.
Looks like some of the Quebec players were complaining about Lewis House's defense. Refs didn't see anything. They said play on. And now LA has a chance to tie the game after being down 4 at the half. Michael King set up the offense. Gil Perez at left back. Anderson Seidel at right back. Empty cross to Gil Perez over to Seidel. Going for himself. No bargaining call. Save. Denolette. Rebounds. Nothing. Denolette passes it right to Anderson Seidel, however. LA will take their time and set something up. And then comes Devin Bartlett as a second pivot. Seidel. King. Broken play. Hey, come on! It's Quebec's ball. Just lost the ball there. Quebec coming back the other way. Rise, fire, save, Eric Finch!
What an incredible save by Eric.
That's his 10th save of the game. And on a breakthrough, by all accounts, you would expect to be a goal.
Yeah.
Great job there, Eric. Mercier, Depere, Tuzel, left to right. Space, breakthrough, goal scored there by number 21.
I think Michael King is tired. He needs a break.
Yeah, he was a little slow on a play that he makes 99 times out of 100. He's in position there. But may have been low on energy, may have just been a bit too slow to react. Not picking on you, Michael. I know you're a good defender. But Erhan Kip got a breakthrough there. All right, Perez left side. Seidel right side, King. Running pivot around with Devin Bartlett over to Seidel. Over to Gil Perez. Going left to right, firing from distance. Save made by Denolette. Back out to LA, trying again. Seidel right side, set shot. Save! I'm sorry, not Denolette. Double save there for Fabien Blanc. And here comes Quebec. Mercier. Right down the middle. Goal Quebec.
It certainly is all about physical preparation, and I mean, LA started strong will to come back. They did it, but it's all about how physically prepared you are to fight against this team from Quebec, who looks super prepared physically.
Yeah.
And they're younger, obviously.
Devin Bartlett goes in himself, earns a free throw off the pivot. I mean, LA has some young players. I mean, the players are in the residency program, but this Quebec team is young. Very young. And, yeah. Pass there the wing. Save there made by Bluff from Daniel Zek. Quick turnaround there. Goal scored that Murad Melki. And just like that, it's a 4-goal game again. LA's got to work their back again. I can speak English. I can do this. LA has to work their way back again. Seidel in the middle now. Ooh, finds the pivot. Goal scored there by Devin Bartlett. That's his first goal of the weekend. Welcome to the show, Devin. Quebec's going to slow this down and run a movement. Mercier pivot out. Melki over to Tuzel, over to Kip. Looks for the wing. Dupere back to. Goal scored there by Alexandre Tuzel. And it's still a 4-goal game. And LA needs a response, and it's still a 4-goal game.
Well, Cyril Anderson needs to wake up, be more active. Not just running the show, but getting some goals in.
Anderson, I think he heard
something like this.
I think he heard you. Goal scored there from Anderson Seidel. That's his 4th goal in 5th attempt. 5 attempts. Quebec coming back the other way. Arhan Keep.
No.
Ooh, referee says yes, though.
Okay, he was in the inside 6.
Yeah.
Oh, I assume. Yeah.
That's what he's signaling. We're going to stop the clock for a second. We need a towel. Towels coming on. Many thanks to our volunteers this weekend from Penn State University.
Yeah, they've been great. Glad to have them here, and thank you to Michael who helped arranging this, and of course Bob Djokovic for the connection with the Penn State program. I'm happy to have them here. Also, and John Affleck from Penn State Journalism School. Heads up.
Eric Finch, that's coming right forward.
I got this.
Vinny's ball.
This. I kicked it, now I caught it. It's my day.
That's Eric Finch's 11th save, and that's Vinny's 2nd save.
The only way I can be a goalie.
Yeah. But yeah, the Michael you mentioned is Michael Gordon, who is at the Penn State program, a chaperone for the women's handball team there. Free throw only. Now they're going to say no. They're going to say They're going to say offensive foul on the line. And that's
Holding.
LA's ball. Yeah.
20 minutes to go.
All right, Eric Finch will restart this. LA is going to take their time again. Anderson Seidel is now set up at left back, which is what we've seen this weekend. Probably the best place to set him up to start the movement. Zek. Perez. Seidel. Here comes the movement. Empty cross. Seidel down the middle. Goes for it himself. Looks for a foul. Nothing there. Shot is wide.
Yesterday, all of those went in.
Every single one. Pretty much. 14 of 18 shooting from him yesterday.
That was incredible.
And he wasn't the only one, because New York City had Benjamin Brick, who had 12 goals of his own yesterday.
Yeah, Benji had a phenomenal game. Ooh, great defense.
Good defense from Gil Perez. Or, as Ryan Homsey asked me about at halftime, Mr. Dr. Megan Ballard, who's Benjamin Brick. All right, back to the play. We're going to have a timeout here from Quebec. They're going to talk this over.
Good timeout by Alexis.
Yeah.
Settle them in, let them know what needs to be done in the next 15, 16 minutes.
Get them to calm down, get them to focus, get them to do what they need to do to prevent Anderson Seidel from doing things like that.
Yeah.
see LA's bench, or you see Quebec's bench, and they're all listening intently. I would tell you what they're talking about, but I don't speak French. So yeah, tomorrow, 12:45 p.m. while we have this break, tune in, same space. We're going to have New York City versus Quebec.
What time did you say?
12:45 p.m. Is
No.
that correct? That's not correct?
The game begins at 12:30 p.m. So
Ooh,
we have to tune in at 12:15 p.m.
12:15.
Yeah.
I would have been late. I would have overslept. All
I
right.
would have knocked on your door, Brett.
But yeah, 12:15 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be here. New York City versus Quebec.
I'm not gonna be here though talking. Maybe I could
Yeah.
have this on while I play. Call the plays.
This is a PG broadcast,
Okay.
and I know you in game mode way too well to know that's not going to be PG.
Okay. I will not do this then.
All right, we're back at it. Erhan Kip over to Tuzel. Christian Toff. Not much space there over the Cedric Dupere coming off on the wing. Tuzel in the middle. There's no space anywhere. We're going to see passive play up right now. 6 passes to go. That's 3 right there. Erhan Kip pass ball fake over the wing. Goal! Scored!
Well, that's experience play by number 21.
Erhan Kip.
Erhan Kip took Zach out of the game with a fake over his head and created that space for the wing player.
Yeah. They did not panic at all.
No.
Even when passive went up, and they knew what they kept the ball moving and they got their shot. And Derek Dupere finished it. And it's a 4-goal game. Gil Perez empty cross over the end, Seidel left to the right. There we go. Goal scored there by Anderson Seidel in his 5th. Tuzel over the top at right back. Not much there. They're going to keep the pressure but bring it back out. Bit of a stumbled ball there from number 18, Julian Ev. And they'll think this over and set up a movement. Julian Ev is going to play center back right now. Tough. Ev. Here we go. Tough over Tuzel across the middle. Nothing there. We're going to see passive, yes.
Yes.
Here we go. Pivot entry pass lost, blocked over the wing. That's the 5th pass, I believe, and they score nonetheless. Derek Dupere, his 5th. Again, did not panic.
No, I mean, there's no need to panic. I mean, you have players who can control the possession of the ball. They know their wings are standing where they're supposed to, and ultimately execute what you're supposed to as a winger. Just wait, and you're going to get a ball.
And if you execute, you keep your pressure, you will get that chance.
Yeah.
We go from LA, Michael King, and they're on the ground. Free throw only, says the referee. So Lewis House is checking in a bit for Devin Bartlett. Quick fact about Devin Bartlett: he's only been playing handball for a year, so he's maybe the most neophyte player here. Good save there by Fabien Bloch.
Great read. He was expecting that. Don't foul. Don't foul. Just block.
Yeah.
Just let them stuck. You got him stuck there.
I think that was a bit of a frustration foul from Michael King to let him know, hey, stay in the game. I think Quebec's going to set up again. Here we go, Christian Toff looks for the pivot, nothing there. Finds the pivot, nothing there. Broken play. Finds the wing. Goal scored, Cedric Dupere. We got a goal and a 2-minute penalty on Lewis Howes for defending to the face. Not the sequence of activity you want if you're LA. Eric Finch is going to come out right now, and they're going to play 6v6. Jamil Adal is going to play v6 player. Let's see if LA can execute this better this time. Abdallah's going to go to right wing. Michael King's going to go into pivot. Zek, Seidel, defended pretty well individually. Zek looking again for Seidel. Zek down the middle. Finds Perez. Save Fabien Blanc.
Well, the right time for the goalkeeper to get on fire. It's fantastic read. Both shots going top left corner on his top left corner. He was ready. It's great possessions from Quebec.
And now Quebec's got a 5-goal lead, player advantage. Hand kick over to Christian Toff. He's got Tuzel in the middle. Looks for the pivot. Nothing there. Free throw only. Tuzel again. Looks for the wing. Wing's going to accelerate the movement. Finds Arhan Kip. Nope, he was inside. That's going to be keeper ball. LA's going to triangle the other way. Ooh. I thought that was headed for the power rate. But Daniel Zek controls it. And it's LA's ball. Gil Perez now in the middle. Shot by Seidel, left to right. Buries it.
Switching sides works sometimes because top left corner is goalie spot. He's not going to give you that one.
Yeah.
Four goal difference.
4-goal difference. Good placement there from Anderson. Seidel's a 4-goal difference, and Lewis Howes checks back in the game. Here we go, Toff. Over the wing. Michael King's taking off the line. No call given. Pass into Erhan Keep. Goal. Erhan Keep. That's his knife.
That just shows you that these guys have been practicing together for a while, and like you said, everyone is patient. No one is rushing. They're creating that gap, and almost every single time one of their players is wide open.
Yeah. They're earning breakthroughs time after time after time. It's a 5-goal game. Okay, Seidel to left. Defense steps up to meet him. Gil Perez loses the ball.
Good fight.
Daniel Zek gets on the ground and retain that ball. Gil Perez goes to himself. His arm was controlled. They're going to bring that back, yeah. Oh, yeah, good hustle there from Daniel Zek. Former a West Point alum, Daniel Zek has spent the last couple of months training with Bayer Dormagen in the German 2nd Division. Seidel left to right, nothing there. Save Fabien Blanc. We got a break here. Goal, Cedric Dupere. And that's his 5th. And it's a 6-goal game with 10 minutes left to go. And LA's going to think about this.
Well, they should know by now. I mean, I guess when you're in the game, it's hard to see this, but the left top corner is not working out. The goalkeeper has been really set with that, and this fast break is just unbelievable. Great shot, great finish.
Meets Dupere right where he's going to be. So all you have to do is catch it, go up, and finish.
Yeah. Well, I just have to say that I'm so grateful and thankful to the IHF staff for helping us organize this event at the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Lake Placid. Of course, with the USA Team Handball making this all happen, to begin something bigger for the future, to start organizing more events, especially on the club level, and involve all the North American and Caribbean regions, clubs from the region to participate here. I mean, the facility is absolutely amazing. The food is incredible. The rooming is excellent as well. So, and I know, I'm not saying this just because of me, but I hear it from all the players and the staff. So I am grateful to IHF and USA Team Handball, and I'm happy we made this happen.
Well said, and I can second part of that. This is my first time in Lake Placid. I am very, very pleasantly surprised with the food, and I am very, very happy with my room as well. It's been one of the best rooms I've stayed in all season, and I've been on the road pretty much all season, pretty much everywhere. So yeah, many thanks to the IHF, many thanks to everyone here at Lake Placid. Gil Perez says many thanks to the rest for giving me that 7-meter.
He just willed his way through those players.
We're going to stop the clock here for a goalkeeper substitution. Coming in right now is Justin Denelé.
So it's 6 goals down, 10 minutes to go. What would you do, Brian, if you were the coach of LA?
You know, I'm not a coach.
What if you were?
If I was the coach, I would... All right, goal scored there by Gil Perez. I tell my team to hunker down on defense. The only way to first and foremost, you can't let in goals. You can't let in anything easy. Put your energy in on defense. If we can break. If we can't break, we have to be smart. We have to work the ball on offense. We got to look for the wings a little more. Honestly, everything from LA has been coming right down the middle between their two Brazilians.
Yeah.
Speaking of right down the middle, 7-meter earned right there, defending inside, earned there by Julian F. Tell my team don't do that. Tell my team don't defend inside. Not this late in the game. You want to be active, more active on defense. Goal scored there by number 8, Alexander Giselle. At 9 minutes left to go, looks like LA's pulling their keeper. Jamil Abdallah's in at right wing. Devin Bartlett's in as the second pivot.
I mean, I'm getting the itch of, if I'm an LA coach, I just, the sense of urgency has to be much higher. Attacks have to be as quick as this. You can't set up anymore. I mean, you got to go for it all the way in. 5 goals difference, 8 minutes to go. You know, Quebec now is smart enough to slow down until the passive play, unless you get one of these easy opportunities.
Exactly. They can't spend 30 seconds setting up a play now. They've got to go.
And I would have to take a risk if I'm LA to really play high up with 5-1 or even 4-2. Just break them in. Let them go for a shot, or at least let them finish the attack fast, because it's already 40 seconds in.
Try and force them to shoot from as far as possible. Barging call down, Julian Ev, earned there by Anderson Seidel. It's going to be LA's ball going the other way. But let's see if they can get into the offense quickly right now. Looks like they're walking the ball up the court. But they should start their movement, in my opinion, pretty quickly here.
Yeah, I think Jill is going to go 1-on-1 again. Twice it worked.
With the pivot setup, something could be there. If he looks at Michael Lee, takes it for himself. Save there, Fabien Bloch. This is 11th save of the game. And it's Quebec's ball again. And time is ticking. And Quebec's very happy to let that time tick. Okay, we've got a wing around as the second pivot. That's number 25, Jean-Frédéric Cote. They're going to say attacker foul on the line, holding. A little bit of shirt pulling.
Does Anderson Seidel know that they're down?
I believe he does.
He does?
Yeah.
I think he's tired.
Yeah, he's played most of, if not all of the game yesterday. He's played most of this game today. He's saving his energy to get the best shot possible. Good shot there. Thinks he was fouled. Shot was wide. Refs say nothing. Yeah, I do think he's tired because he has the wherewithal. He has the knowledge. He's a smart player. He knows they're down. He's just trying to save his energy to make the best play possible right now. All right, Toft. Tuzel. Tough. Mercier. Tuzel, left to right. What was that? I don't really know. Ref says no foul there. Gil Perez loses the ball. No fast break for LA. Look who's through. No goal. Save Eric Finch.
He won.
Yeah. Refs, no. Quebec's asking for a foul. They should get back on defense. LA's not taking advantage right now. LA's taking their time still. But I expect the movement to come quickly. They're playing 7v6. I think there is space there if they get the ball at left with pace.
Plenty.
Yeah. To either find Lewis Howes or hit Michael Lee, who is perfect from the wing so far today.
Have Lewis Howes move from that position inside and leave Michael Lee open. And there you go. There you go. Here we go.
Perez
That's
looks
good.
for Lewis. Lewis gets the ball. Goal scored there by Lewis Howes. Four-goal game.
It's all in now. It's all in now for LA.
4.5 minutes left. Maybe extend your defense a little, LA.
Absolutely. Someone has to go up.
Alexander Tuzel. He's been the one guy from Quebec who shot from distance today, and he buries that one from 9 meters.
Yeah, I wish I had a shot like that.
Do you have a shot like that?
Sure, from 6 meters, maybe. Jumping through forward, get to 4.
Finds Lewis Howes again on the pivot to Anderson Seidel. Goal scored again by Lewis Howes.
That looks like a play that could work all the time with the gap that they're giving on defense.
But right now, they need to stop.
Yeah. And they need to go up.
Yeah. Michael King's going up. He's pressuring Christian Mihaitov. Starting to extend a little bit here. Lewis Howes cutting the middle. Lots of space for Christian Koff. 7 meter given.
And no 2 minutes. No 2 minutes.
No 2 minutes. Looks like there was a push in the back there from Lewis Howes. They're going to stop the clock, make a goalkeeper substitution. Anderson Souza Lima coming in for LA. It's going to be Alexander Tuzel.
Ooh. Well, he tried. He anticipated. Didn't work this time.
Goal scored there by Alexander Tuzel. And it's a 5-goal game. 29-24. 3 minutes left to go. There we go, Seidel. Perez.
Oh,
Lee
left
is
wing.
wide open.
But again, this
So
worked.
is Lewis
And
Howes.
that's
Lewis Howes wants something there beyond the goal. 2 minutes maybe. But that's his 5th goal.
That's his 5th goal.
That's his 5th.
Well, he did perform.
Did perform. Lewis Howes, former college football star, former arena football player. Fake pass there from Erhan Kip. Over to the wing. Save Eric Finch. Here comes LA the other way. Seidel. Perez goes to the right. Seidel set shot save. Fabien Bloch. That may have done it. May have done it.
I think, yeah. Well, they say we should not predict when we commentate.
Oh,
Yeah, there's still hope. 2 more minutes.
2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
But they've got to extend their defense right now to make that happen.
Yeah.
Rex
Ooh.
running their offense. Ooh, wild push there. Beck's on the ground. That's Etienne Mercier. It's all friendly. We got a timeout.
Bye.
Quebec. 1:33 left to go.
Okay.
And they're going to talk this over, make sure they execute the finish this one off. I was back here as we look at the 7 meter goal. I don't want to see this. I'm a goalkeeper. I don't want to see this.
Well, I didn't actually notice. He actually lifted his hand up, arm up, almost got it.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
But it's unfortunate. It happens to every goalkeeper at some point that you fall down like that and just.
Did he slip or it was just on purpose?
It looked like he slipped.
Yeah, it looks like a slip.
Yeah, he slipped. After multiple games, the area around the goal was just.
Yeah, but they clean the floor here almost every day before a game.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is a good timeout for two reasons. One, for the coach to set up that last play, maybe an attractive last attack. And I think it's important for the LA coach to tell those guys, okay, guys, we fought hard, everything is fine, still have hope for the next year, but just take it easy. Let's not get anyone hurt and settle in.
Play hard, extend your defense, but don't.
Yeah, don't do anything stupid right now and just keep it together.
Ball's in play. Looks like they are seeing the defense pass into the pivot. Oh my word.
It's good, strong defense. All in the legs.
All right, Quebec. Ooh, we don't see many people beat AD Briggs like that. And Etienne Mercier does. And it's a 5-goal game. When Lewis Howes was on that scoring streak a minute ago, I was trying to work in a School of Greatness reference, and I didn't get the chance to do it. So Lewis Howes, School of Greatness. He's involved in a lot of different things going on right now. And you can check out stuff saved there from the shot from AD Briggs. Save made by Fabien Bloch. It's his 13th save of the game.
I think it's 4 or 5, 6 minutes too late to start playing this kind of defense.
Shot there from Christian Tough, a little high. Yeah, if they had extended this defense, maybe.
Yeah, put the young guys in, especially when you're down. You know that they can run, and they're hungry to play. So,
yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, guys like AD Briggs, they haven't had a lot of time this weekend. They're hungry to play. Give them a chance. Let them use their legs. Maybe get something on this team. Saved over Fabien Bloch. This one is almost over. 2 seconds left. He's inside, and that's going to be in here. Final score here is Quebec 30.
Yeah, there you go.
LA 25, which means tomorrow is for all the proverbial marbles. Tickets, 20 tickets to Riyadh.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting challenge. They're a great team, working together fast. This was a wonderful game too. I mean, it's hard to see LA basically losing the game on physical preparation. I think that was a huge difference here. But it was they put a good fight yesterday and today. So now it's tomorrow. It's New York City Handball Club and Team Quebec at 12:30 p.m.
It is. Hats off to LA. Good effort here, both games this weekend. Next up for them is Nationals in Myrtle Beach in about 15 days. So they'll get a chance to get revenge on possibly New York and get some wins on the other teams in Myrtle Beach.
That's right, and I think our first game, if all stays the same, is New York versus LA in the group.
I feel like I should know this, but I can't. Who plays who? I don't know. I kind of know the guy who made the schedule.
Yeah, well, things can change.
All right. So I think that's going to be it from us here. 30-25 is your final score in favor of Team Quebec over LA. Tomorrow, as Benny mentioned, 12:30, Quebec versus New York. 20 tickets to Riyadh on the line. I'm Brian Cawthorn.
And this has been Mustafa.
Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you.